Queen of Positivity, Crown Master Mi Young Park. Atomy is a first aid kit that healed me. Everyone has a first aid kit at home, right? The first thing that comes to your mind when you or your family is sick is a first aid kit. If you have indigestion, have a fever, or any other ailments, this little first aid kit can solve everything. I was struggling with various problems too. But after meeting the first aid kit that is Atomy, I live a healthy life now. That's why today I would like to tell you about 3 things that the Atomy first aid kit can help you heal. Atomy can heal the heartache caused by multiple failures in self-employment and the pain of being a victim of real estate fraud. We got a new house after my husband and I got married. I didn't know that the house was up for auction. So we lost the deposit after signing the contract. Then I moved to another rental house. And that house was in danger of being taken away too. I ended up buying a house after getting a lot of debt. I think I did everything I could to pay off the debt. I sold books, set up a clothing store, then a porridge specialty store, signed up for a florist program, and finally started selling insurance. It was hard, but I did my best in whatever I did, thinking of my loved ones. When I started my clothing store, my first child was about a year old. And I used to go to the Dawn Market to buy clothes, taking my child with me. When I was selling books, there were a lot of times when I went home after 11 p.m. due to overtime and company meetings. I always did my best and worked hard, but kept having only bad results. When I started a porridge shop, I started my business by taking a loan with my house as collateral, with the thought that this is really the last time. In the end, it ended in failure. I suffered a lot of financial losses, and I was self-employed in various businesses, but I think the worst was having my feelings hurt all the time. I felt very sorry for my husband, who took care of our children because I worked until late at night. But the ones I felt most sorry for were my children. When the eldest was in elementary school, I couldn't buy the school supplies. So I got a lot of phone calls from the teacher. My second child was raised by my mother-in-law since he turned 8 months old. I couldn't afford to worry about my children. The problem was that even though I worked so hard, I kept failing and hurt the hearts of my whole family. However, after starting my Atomy business, my broken heart started to heal little by little, as I started to see much greater results than what I had worked hard for. People have a lot of pessimistic thoughts like, what will change if I work hard? But it changed a lot for me. Although I worked hard with the thought, if I do it, I'll definitely succeed. The reasons I could start working in Atomy with greater confidence and passion was because I knew clear reasons why I would be able to succeed. At my first Success Academy, I listened to the chairman's lecture on a balanced life. And I wrote my life scenario until dawn with the feeling that what I wrote would come true. Everything I wrote in my life scenario back then have become a reality now. I had a cheap car and was living in an 85 square meter rental villa back then. And in just 2 years, I moved to a 170 square meter apartment. And after 7 years, I reached my ultimate goal of owning a 660 square meter country house with a floor area of 200 square meters. I wouldn't be able to tell you all the merits Atomy business has even if we stay up all night. Still, if I had to pick one, I think it would be that anyone can easily start the business without any entry or registration fees. Before Atomy, I had lost my house and had many debts while doing business, and my life was really hard. However, Atomy has no registration fees, entry fees, or monthly maintenance fees. So even people without capital can start it without any burden. So, even though I was in a difficult financial situation, I was able to start Atomy easily too. Especially my regrets toward my children were healed a lot. Before my second son went to study in the US, he gave me a phone call and asked, "Mom, should I go somewhere else with cheaper tuition?" When I asked him why he was asking that, he told me that his friend's parents had asked them. if they could choose a place where tuition was cheaper if possible. So I said, no, don't worry about tuition, and go wherever you want to go. My eldest daughter is also preparing to study for a master's degree. Thanks to my Atomy success, I became a mother who can support her children in whatever they want. If I hadn't achieved success with Atomy, the events in the past would have been left as scars rather than memories. Thanks to the success and financial freedom I achieved in Atomy, all the wounds in my family's hearts have been healed. The second treatment of Atomy's first aid kit is regaining the health and energy I had lost. When I was working at the insurance company, I had a health checkup and they told me I had a large lump on my thyroid gland. I didn't know about it because I didn't have any symptoms other than a little bit tired, but I had thyroid cancer. It was more serious than I expected. Both sides had propagated to the lymph nodes. So one was cut out and the other was removed through chemotherapy. I also had to have surgery to scrape it off because it had propagated to the vocal cords. Luckily, the surgery went well, and I am able to talk normally like this. The surgery was tiresome, but what was even more tiresome was the chemotherapy. Each type of cancer is treated differently, and thyroid cancer is treated with pills. It's a radiation drug, and I had to take 180 milligrams. I had to purge all the medicine I took for 3 days in a private place, where no doctors and nurses came in, by myself for 3 days. At that time, I vomited a lot and it was really hard. My voice didn't come out and my tongue was paralyzed to the point where I couldn't taste anything. After such a difficult time, I returned to work at the insurance company. And I thought I was going to hit the jackpot now. If I sold insurance based on my experience with cancer, did I hit the jackpot with insurance? Nope. The problem was that I wasn't physically fit. It was very hard physically. After my thyroid cancer surgery, I couldn't control my body temperature. I had to wear thick underwear from September to June, and my stamina was completely rock bottom, so I had to sleep often. At that time, my manager in the insurance company recommended me Atomy Hemohim. At first, after I got cancer, many people recommended me a lot of functional health foods here and there, but I rejected them all. But the manager who gave me Hemohim showed me that Atomy Hemohim was on the news. And after seeing the news, I thought, there's no reason not to consume it. So I started taking Hemohim. However, after a few weeks of consuming Hemohim, my physical strength had recovered and my body temperature had stabilized, and I felt like my heart was filled with energy. Furthermore, because the price was so good, I became interested in the Atomy business. I should know what kind of company makes this kind of product. I started to investigate Atomy with that in mind, and that's how I started my Atomy business. Now, as you can see, I am very healthy. I take Atomy Hemohim every day to protect my health, and take other functional health foods as well. I became so healthy that people ask me, were you really a cancer patient? Everyone tells me that I've become more beautiful. Thanks to Atomy, I gained confidence in not only my health, but also my appearance. The third treatment of the Atomy first aid kits is the happiness of my family members who I couldn't help before. There seems to be a medicine that brings happiness in this first aid kit called Atomy. Thanks to Atomy, I was able to laugh with all my family and friends. I have 4 sisters. My eldest sister's daughter is a Sharon Rose Master. My second older sister is a Sharon Rose Master and her son is a Diamond Master. As the third in line, I am a Crown Master and my younger sister is a Star Master. After I was convinced of the Atomy business, I immediately proposed the business to my sisters to work together. But my younger sister wasn't listening to me at all, so I told her to check it out herself since she was the smart one. She said she would do it right away after attending a seminar. and listening to the chairman's lecture. My second older sister is very gullible and is persuaded easily, so she accepted when I told her about it, but changed her mind overnight. She eventually gave up after repeating this over and over. Even when she envied our success, she didn't do it and kept saying, "I can't tell others about it." I absolutely can't sell to other people. My younger sister and I obtained a high income after about 3 years. And my second older sister was very envious seeing how we spent our money without worries, so I suggested that she should try doing the Atomy business too. I said, "Come to the seminar every Thursday." After my sister attended the one-day seminars for about 3 months, she came to fully understand the Atomy business. My second older sister, who always had regrets, has become a passionate contractor that even brings up Atomy business first when we go out to eat at restaurants. In the end, it wasn't me who persuaded her, my sister who said she wouldn't do Atomy at first. The reason we were able to walk the path of success together was thanks to the Atomy success system. The various seminars hosted by Atomy are called the Success System. Good Morning Atomy, which shows new products and tells the current status of global Atomy. Atomy After Work, where you can listen to the stories of seniors who started their Atomy business as a part-time job. One-day seminar, where you can learn more about the network marketing business. Success Academy, where you can design a balanced life. Lastly, we have the Atomy World Success Show, where we summarize the hot issues of Atomy around the world. What all successful people in Atomy have in common is the fact that they all attended these seminars. Atomy's success system is the driving force that enables us to turn our actions and not our thoughts into success. Human beings are driven by external stimuli. The Atomy Seminar Program is a system that repeatedly and continuously provides stimulation. This success system makes it easy to succeed, even for beginners. That's why I tell all who are starting Atomy for the first time to attend all the seminars without fail. If you follow the success system, your mindset will change. If you attend the seminars, you will realize that Atomy business is not about sell goods, but about delivering information on good products. You can also learn how to lead consumers in the field. Of course, you can't be successful just by attending seminars. First of all, you need to understand the success system properly. Most people have a lack of understanding of this systematic income because they have been earning money from their labor income. You need to understand what you know and what you don't know. And if there is something you don't understand, listen repeatedly until you get it. Only then will you be able to understand this systematic income. Attending these seminars, you'll also receive the best energy to succeed. And that's the perfect time to meet people in the field and share the energy and information you've received from the seminars. It's possible that, at first, you might be bored of hearing the same stories over and over again. But as time goes by, the stories told at the seminars will start to sound different. That's proof that you are growing. After meeting Atomy, what makes me the proudest is the fact that all my family can live without worrying about money. My father passed away early, and my mother raised us by herself, living a very difficult life. Before we started Atomy, she continued working past her 70s, saying, "I will die if I don't work." But now, we are financially successful. She doesn't work anymore and brags about how all her daughters send her a stipend. And all of us send her money without fail. The wounds in my family's hearts were healed, and I obtained health and financial happiness. I'm living a really happy life. I am working hard because my heart's wounds were healed by Atomy. If you are not living a satisfactory life, I I hope that you will be able to live a life that achieves success like me, by properly recognizing and choosing the tool of success called Atomy. Everyone, let's live a happy life through Atomy!